And the Parsha of the week is Mikeitz, Mikeitz, Mikeitz. The Parsha of the week is Mikeitz. It talks about Yosef becoming a king. Do you remember last week we were learning? The last thing we learned was that Yosef was still inside the prison. Hayaladim, I'm Yosef, and I'm inside the jail in Mitzrayim. And with me were the baker and the butler, and they both had dreams. And I told them what the dream meant. And I told the butler, please remember me tomorrow. Well, the butler wasn't very nice, children. And he said, who cares about Yosef? He's just a Jewish lad in prison. I don't care about the Jewish boys. I'm going to leave him there. Well, Yaladim, one night, King Paro was sleeping. Shh, be quiet, he's sleeping. Shh. Oh my goodness! I had a dream. Oh, such a scary dream. I can't understand what the dream meant. I dreamt that coming out of the river were 7 very fat cows. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, they looked so nice and healthy and jolly. Oh, such nice cows. All of a sudden, they came out of the river. 7 more cows. But this time, the cows were very skinny. Oh, my goodness. And the 7 skinny cows ate up the 7 fat cows. But they still remained very skinny. I don't understand what this dream means. Oh, it's such a not nice dream. I don't like it. Well, Paro thought, I'm just going to go back to sleep. That's all right. I'll go back to sleep. My goodness, I had another dream again. And this time I dreamt about corn. 7 fat juicy ears of corn. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. And right after that, coming up from the river, not from the river, I'm sorry, just out in the field, were 7 skinny, not nice ears of corn. And the skinny ears of corn ate up the fat ears of corn, but they still remained very skinny. And King Paro said, I don't know what it means. Oh, he was very sad. And he called all of his important people. And he said, oh, what does the dream mean? Explain to me the dream. And all of his advisors came. They didn't know what it meant. They said, oh, what a complicated dream. Or we don't know. Maybe it means you'll have 7 daughters and then you won't have them anymore. Nah, go away, you. You don't understand my dream. That's not the dream. What it meant, I don't understand the dream. And he was feeling very sad and very worried. Well, Yaladim, the butler was there. And the butler thought, oh, I know someone who knows how to tell what dreams mean. Who could tell what dreams mean? Who remembers? Who was it? Right. And he said, I know what I could do. I'll tell King Paro about Yosef, then King Paro will like me. So he came and he said, King Paro, I know someone who could tell what dreams mean. Really? Well, he's a young lad. Oh, I don't care. Well, he's not even from Mitzrayim. He's from the other side of the river. He's from Israel. He doesn't even talk our language properly. Oh, I don't care. Well, he's a slave boy. Oh, I don't care. Go bring him. What's his name? His name is Yosef, and he's in the jail. Go get him right away. And they went and they brought Yosef. They said, Yosef, come out of the jail. They opened up the jail and they took Yosef out of the jail and they cleaned him up and gave him nice clothes. And Yosef actually, children, did know how to talk like the Egyptians. Actually, Hashem made a big mess. And that night he learned how to talk all the 70 languages, just like Paro, and even one more than Paro, because he could talk Hebrew. And he came in front of the king, and Yosef said, King Paro, you mustn't be so worried. Hashem is just telling you what's going to happen. Oh, really? What does all that mean? He says, well, the 7 fat cows and the 7 fat ears of corn, that means there's going to be 7 years with a lot of food. Everyone will have lots of food to eat. Oh, and then what will happen? Then, after that, there's going to be 7 years when there will be nothing to eat. There'll be no rain, right? It's going to be a famine. And he said, and Hashem is telling you to get ready. Hashem is telling you, you must get ready for the famine. Hashem is telling you, get ready for the famine. Prepare food and put it away. And Pharaoh said, oh, is that what's going to happen? He said, yes, because see, the land will become very dry. Nothing will grow. It's going to be very, very hot and no rain. And Yosef said, don't worry, just find somebody who's very smart and make him put away food for when there'll be no food to eat. And Pharaoh said, we're never going to find anybody as smart as you. I'm going to make you second to the king. I'll be king, but you'll also be the king. You'll run the country together with me. You'll be viceroy. You'll be second to the king. Everyone go bring a crown, bring a crown. And they brought a crown and put a crown on Yosef's head. And now Yosef became a king just like Pharaoh. And for 7 years, children, Yosef collected all of the wheat and he put it away. And he made sure that when people are hungry and there's no rain and nothing grows, there's going to be lots of wheat to make bread out. People will have food to eat. And the years went by, children, and Yosef became older. Actually, Yosef's beard grew. Amor is going to put on for Yosef a beard. So now he became older and he got a beard. Does he look a little funny? No, he just wants to make him look different. And Yosef got a long beard, like a big daddy, because he became older. So now he had a beard, put his crown back on. Can you see, he actually looks quite different than what he looked like before. Now, Yosef has a beard and a crown. And he was a wonderful king. He was a very good king. But children, now, famine began. The 7 good years went away. Now there was nothing to eat. Everything dried up. Everything in the field dried up, and there was no water in the rivers properly to make anything grow. People began to be very hungry. And people said, oh, we want to eat. Oh, we're so sad that there's nothing to eat. And King Pharaoh said, don't worry. We made a very special king help us. Yosef's going to help us. We can buy wheat from him. And now, all over the world, people heard in Mitzrayim is food to eat. Children, Yosef's 12 brothers were living, not his 12, his 11 brothers were living in the land of Israel with their father Yaakov. Let's sing their names again. I know you know their names. Reuven, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Yosef, and Binyamin. These are the 12 Shevatim. Well, Yosef was here. I have him in small. He's in big. Yosef was in Mitzrayim. And Binyamin was the little brother. Now Yaakov said, oh no. Their daddy Yaakov said, there's no food to eat. Let's go down to Mitzrayim, and go buy food to eat. And he told all the big brothers to go. He said, you all go, I'm going to give you money and buy food from the king in Mitzrayim. Only the little brother Binyamin, the smallest one, he must stay home with me. Mora has Binyamin and Big. I'm going to use him for Binyamin. So all the 10 brothers went, except for Binyamin. I'm the little brother. I'm the smallest brother. I'm Binyamin. I'm not going to Mitzrayim. I'm staying home with my daddy. Now, when the brothers were coming, they said, you know, do you remember many years ago, we sold Yosef, our brother, as a slave to Egypt. Maybe we can find him now. And they said, let's go. Look, we'll split up. We'll go all over. We'll come into Mitzrayim from 10 different gates. Mitzrayim had 10 different entrances you could come from. And he said, let's go in from all 10 different gates so we can also buy food. Also find our brother, Yosef. Well, children, when they were coming, Yosef right away recognized them. And he said, those are my brothers, the 12 Shevatim who sold me. The Shevatim who sold me. I wonder if they're still angry with me. I wonder if they would sell me again. I need to test them. I want to see. So when they came to buy food, he said, oh, you must be spies. You're spies. You came all over the country. You're a big, strong man, and you want to ruin the country of Mitzrayim. He was only testing them, children. He knew they weren't really spies. And the 12 Shvatim said, the 10 Shvatim said, no, we're not spies. We came to buy food. We're really 12 brothers. One brother, we don't know where he is. One little brother is back home in the land of Israel with daddy. And Yosef said, well, I'm going to put you all into the jail. All of you will have to come into the jail because I think you're spies. And they kept on saying, no, we're not spies. We're not spies. So he said, you know what? I'm going to take one of your brothers and I'm going to put him in the jail. Now, children, of all the brothers, one of them who was very, very strong, together with his brother, was Shimon. Yehuda was very, very strong also. But Shimon and Levi, when they used to get together, they last time they made a big war. Do you remember when Dinah was taken by Shechem? We learned about it, remember? So it was Shimon and Levi who made the big war. So Yosef said, you know what? I'm going to take Shimon and I'm going to put him in the jail. And all of you can go back to the land of Israel and bring your little brother Binyamin. When I see that you really have a little brother Binyamin, I'll know you're not really spies. So he took Shimon. I'm going to make Shimon here in big. This is my Shimon in big. Okay, brothers, you go. I'm going to go into the jail. Here's my Shimon in big. And I have even a picture of him in big. See, like there's a big castle. So he was very strong. And Yosef took Shimon and he put him inside the jail, inside the prison. And all the other brothers, he gave them some wheat. He said, here you go. Take wheat. I'm going to sell you wheat. And he gave them bundles and bundles of wheat to make food out of it. And they came to pay him the money, children. What Yosef did actually is he took the money they gave him and he put it back in their bags. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't. And they went back home. When they came home, Yaakov said, oh no, where is Shimon? What happened to Shimon? And the 12 Shvatim said, Well, the rest of them said, the king in Mitzrayim. Children, I forgot to say something very important. Yosef knew that they're his brothers. Did the brothers know that he is Yosef? No, they didn't recognize him because his beard grew and he had a crown. They couldn't tell. And they couldn't believe that their brother Yosef could become a king in Mitzrayim and still be a good Jewish boy. They didn't recognize him. They didn't know this is really Yosef. They thought he's the king. Only the king. They didn't know he's their brother. So they told Yaakov, Daddy Yaakov, we have to go back. And this time bring baby Binyamin, the youngest brother, the little brother Binyamin. We have to bring him and to show that we're not really spies. Yaakov said, I don't want to do that. I'm so worried. I lost Yosef and now I lost Shimon. And now you want me to give Binyamin too? No, I don't want. Children, they had nothing to eat after a while. So Yaakov said, okay, you have to go back to Mitzrayim and bring back Shimon and more food. And please don't let anything happen to to Binyamin. And a very strong brother who was like a king among them. See, he has a lion on his clothing. This one is Yehuda. Yehuda said, I promise, Daddy, I'll make sure to bring back Binyamin. I'll make sure nothing happens to him. Even if I have to give up myself for him, I'll do that. I won't let anything happen to Binyamin. So this time, children, who went to Mitzrayim? Binyamin also, and all the brothers. And when they came back, Yosef saw his little baby brother Binyamin. Remember, Mora doesn't have puppets here, but do you remember that all the brothers, the big brothers, their mommy was Leah, and Yosef and Binyamin, their mommy was Rachel. I forgot to bring my puppets. I'm sorry, children. But all the big brothers had one mommy, and only Yosef and Binyamin had a different mommy. Their mommy was Rachel. So Yosef said, I want to see if they're going to be nice to my little baby brother who has the same mommy as me. I'm going to test them. This time when they came, Yosef said, oh, I have a special magic cup. Now, it wasn't a magic cup, children. There really isn't such a thing as magic. He said, I have a special magic goblet. And this magic goblet, I could tell who is the older and who is the younger. We're going to sit down to eat together. And he calls out and he says, Ruvain, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zevulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. He said, you're all, this is the order how you were born. And he said, I know what your house looks like. Oh, he looked into his goblet. Now he was really making up children. He really knew because he was really Yosef. He was Yosef, their brother. And he really knew what they looked like, what the house looked like. And he said, oh, I know what your beds look like and where they're set in their room and what the furniture looks like. And they couldn't believe it. They said, how come he knows so well? Wow, they said, it makes sense that there's a magic goblet, but they couldn't understand. And then Yosef said, you know what? He said to Binyamin, you don't have a mommy. I don't have a mommy. You sit near me. We sat together and we ate together. And then Yosef said, okay, I'll give you wheat now. You can go home. He gave them the wheat, children. And he took the wheat and he put in all of their bags. Each one had their own bag. He put the wheat inside the bag. Each one of them got wheat. And children, in Binyamin's bag, he also put the magic, it wasn't really magic, his goblet, his nice fancy goblet. And he put it inside the bag. Now they didn't realize. When they left, they all went and Binyamin took his bag also. And they all went back home. They started to leave. All of a sudden, Yosef said, somebody stole my magic goblet. Go quickly, soldiers, go find my magic goblet. And they said, oh, yes, we're going to look. And they started to open up all the bags. They opened up Reuven's and Shimon and Levi's, all of them one by one, till they came to Binyamin's bag. And they opened up the bag and they said, oh, look, we found the magic goblet inside Binyamin's bag. Binyamin must have stolen it. You come with us, Binyamin. We're going to put you in the jail. All the brothers got very sad. They said, no, don't take our little baby brother Binyamin. No, we have to put him in the jail. And Yosef said, you can all go home. All you brothers go home. I'm going to keep just Binyamin. Binyamin has to be in my jail. Now, children, he was really testing them to see, will they say, oh, you can have Binyamin and keep him like a slave? Or will they say, no, we have to save Binyamin? Remember, because when he was a young boy, they took him and they threw him inside the pit and they sold him as a slave to Mitzrayim. And now he wanted to see what will they do with Binyamin, who is his real brother from the mummy also. Will they say, oh, take Binyamin, he can go inside the jail? Or will they say, no, we have to save Binyamin? Next week we're going to see what happens. It's all a big test. We're going to see actually how all the brothers say we're not going to leave Binyamin this time. So now we're going to finish the parsha, this time with Binyamin being put into the jail. And all the brothers saying we're not leaving Mitzrayim till we save Binyamin. But we'll learn that next week. Thank you, Yaladim.